Yes, finally, and I can almost put this graphic to bed, but I wanted to show it one more time just to kind of, put a bow on this very impressive heat wave that we are, a matter of fact, still in, albeit cooler today. Our fourth consecutive day of triple-digit heat. By the way, the all-time record for 100-degree days in a summer is 5, and we've done that a few times, but only twice have we actually ripped off 4 consecutive days of 100-degree heat, and that's what we just finished off, right? By the way, the average in any given year for 100-degree heat at PDX is 1. So we've been through something together, and now we're gonna ratchet down the heat just a little bit, so that's good. All right, here's the live look from our Wells Fargo sky camera. It's a little hazy out there, and I'll show you the satellite in just a second. We do have some clouds trying to drift our way. 72 last check at PDX, another very mild morning out there. 73 in Salem, 71 Corvallis, hopping over the Cascades, 76 in the Dalles this morning. The Central and East Gorge is still under a heat advisory for today. Other heat advisories and heat warnings west of the Cascades, though, have expired, a sign that, yes, our cooling trend is beginning in earnest. We also have some rain showing up across the Central Oregon Cascades through portions of Jefferson, eastern Lane, eastern Marion counties, eastern Lynn County as well, and portions of Deschutes County. We've gone a little wider, and you can see the progress of those showers and possible rumbles of thunder here over the last 3 hours, kind of working their way right up through the Cascades. I do not expect any of that moisture to get into the Willamette Valley, but the cloud cover certainly will, and so that'll be one more thing that kind of limits our warm-up today. The air mass itself is cooling, and we've got cloud cover moving in, which will help to further limit the insulation from the sun, right? The incoming solar radiation. So all that together means that we're just going to be a little bit cooler today, and even more so tomorrow. You'll see that reflected in the 7-day. No rain, but in and out of the clouds is the expectation, I think, for our day today, and probably waking up to morning cloud cover tomorrow. We do have the heat advisory again through the Columbia River Gorge, and excessive heat warning remains in effect for the Columbia Basin. It will be very hot out there today, as you see on Futurecast, but the Willamette Valley, all through this heat wave, temperatures have been into the 90s at the lunchtime hour, right? That doesn't happen today. Here we are at noon. Futurecast has Longview at 74, Salem at 83, Portland at 84. So again, a noticeable change of pace in the temperatures while the coast remains in the upper 60s to low 70s today. Portland tops out at about 92 or 93. The cooler air actually working its way into the Willamette Valley, suggesting that maybe Corvallis and Salem, they get to 90, and then the temperature maybe backs off a little bit late in the afternoon. Meanwhile, east of the Cascades, it will be another sizzler for one more day. Air quality really taking a hit as a result of the Bedrock Fire and the Lookout Fire in Lane County. We've got moderate and unhealthy, and in some cases very unhealthy air across portions of Lane, Lynn, Deschutes, and Crook counties once again today. And I'll show you our smoke modeling real quick. You'll see the trend is to generally keep those areas somewhat smoky, but the northwest flow in the atmosphere keeps that smoke predominantly in the Cascades and out of most of the Willamette Valley. All right, limited sun today, not as hot. 92, maybe 93. 82 tomorrow, that's going to feel great. Upper 80s Saturday, we inch towards 90 on Sunday, so that'll be a little warmer, but then the rest of next work week in the 80s with clouds and sun. Christine?